This is Jared.
This kills.
Back at it again with another episode of Bikini Bottom Banter. We reached it. My fave. Yo, wet painters and the Krusty Krab training video.
Classic.
And for anyone wondering, it is not wet painters. It's the Krusty Krab training video. All right. So, wet painters. So, episode starts off with SpongeBob lollygagging, I'll say, at work with Patrick. But they have like 2 Krabby Patties and they were ice skating. Mr. Krabs catches them and is like, stop doing that. I'll find you something constructive that you can do with your time. And I'm thinking to myself, part of me is
not working though. It was like
it was a slow day.
Send them to work.
It was true. Well, they did establish it was a slow day at the Krusty Krab, so that's the one thing I'll get him. And I don't know if Mr. Krabs is like this, but I would assume, depending on SpongeBob's pay, he's probably just like, I know you're gonna get PTSD from this. Hey, it's too slow. We're gonna send you home.
Yo, I have to pay.
Yo.
I have my cell phone bill.
Yo. This is where the SpongeBob scene now. I have 3 kids. Like, yo. Yeah.
Oh, my God. Shout out to Regal Days, man.
I'm telling you. That's why I was like, oh, I get it. It's too slow sending somebody home. All right. I get it.
Yes. Wow.
So, instead, Mr. Krabs sending him home is like, paint my house, which is crazy.
Yeah.
If he was paying him, it's like, But Patrick even complains. I was like, that's a rare one. He was like, we're not getting paid. That's fine. Like, yeah, don't pay me.
Yeah, Patrick didn't want to get paid, though. That was the crazy part.
See, and I think subconsciously, that's why he did the things that he did in this episode. He was pissed. Like,
theory.
I'm just saying, I put that in my notes, too. I'm like, you know what? I get it. So they have to paint Mr. Krabs' room. He tells them it's permanent paint, so they're like, let's coat it.
Such an old school thing to do to somebody.
Yeah, be like, don't get a drop on it.
Don't get a drop on it. It's permanent paint. It'll never come off. That's definitely a baby boomer thing.
Facts. Oh, my goodness, you're right.
Crazy, right? Crazy how that's connected, right?
Oh, man. And it used to be 2 coats, too.
Yeah.
It would be, you got to prime it, then you got to paint.
Oh, my God.
I get why people hate painting back in the day. They made it easier for people now.
Yeah.
Dang. So, yeah, they create this giant bubble, and again, where Patrick comes in, where he's like, oh, I don't think this is getting any bigger, and Patrick with the pump, nonsense. With a smile, he said, let me get this. He wanted
to caused so many problems.
See, and that's what I was going to say, too. We'll get into it, because the dollar...
Yeah.
He was trying to mess things up. He drew on it with crayon.
Yeah.
So
he did do. Oh my God, he was trying to sabotage.
He was low key trying to sabotage on that Beastie Boy status. Sorry, but they are like, okay, wow, like we really the bubble literally burst and perfectly paints the entire room.
Yeah. But
one little microscopic dot gets on Mr. Krabs' first dollar. Mm-hmm. SpongeBob notices it, and then he's like, I gotta get rid of it, and Patrick doesn't see it. Suddenly, SpongeBob is over here trying to smudge it, and then he's like, oh, there it is! Dollar is completely white now. So they're just, at this point, just trying to get paint off of the dollar... Mm-hmm. Before, Mr. Krabs gets home.
Yeah.
All right, so Keels, what was your favorite joke in this episode?
All right. Okay, so they first get to the house. They're putting down, like, when you used to paint, you put down this plastic sheet or whatever on the floor.
Yep.
Yeah, so you don't get anything on the floor. So they don't have that. They just put like little pieces of paper around.
They made it look big too. They had the noise like,
yo. So it's just little pieces of paper just scattered around, right? So SpongeBob is trying to open the paint can with a screwdriver, gets it open, and then the little dot or the little drop of paint is plopping on the little pieces of paper, and then it goes back into the paint can. Hops out of the paint can, and then I think that's how it gets on the dollar, right?
Yeah,
no, it isn't. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say, so yeah, it gets on the dollar from the bubble.
Yes.
But the little dot, it took him like 3 hours to just put that little dot on there, and at this point it was a drip, so he just keeps on blowing it until it gets onto the floor. He was just trying to avoid it.
Yes. God, it was before he was opening the paint can, Patrick is like, SpongeBob, be careful. SpongeBob, be careful.
Yeah.
Careful, SpongeBob, be careful. I'm like, bro, why are you doing all that, man? Yeah. He's like, Patrick, the paint can's already open.
No, and then when Patrick does it, now it's my turn. Pulls out this big medieval axe. Like, yo.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is after the paint gets on the dollar. They're smudging the paint all over the dollar where it's completely gray. So they're doing everything to get the paint off. And then what do they do? Like, they tried to burn it off the dollar. They tried
power washing it. They tried buffering it. Yeah. They tried, I know the hoses were like, it was the power wash hose and the buffering. Beating them up.
Yo, they tried to beat the paint out of the dollar. And then Patrick is in like a neck brace. And he's like, wait, we are not cavemen. We have the technology. And it pans over to the computer. That might be the meme worthy. Pans over to the computer, and then you think he's gonna look up how do you get paint off of a dollar. Yeah. Bro, this dude starts beating the dollar with the computer.
Yup.
Hilarious.
That
was hilarious. We have the technology. That's it. That's it for me.
Yo, meme worthy right there. I'm throwing it on there. Favorite joke is it's a toss up between two.
Let me hear.
The entry level one for sure is because I was thinking this too, just take out another dollar and then put $1 in, and then for some reason Mr. Krabs has a vending machine in there, so he takes $1 and puts it in the vending machine to get a candy bar, which is a classic Patrick move. But I think for sure the most hilarious joke. Mr. Krabs is on his way home. SpongeBob is looking in the mirror. It's okay. You got this, SpongeBob. You're going to be okay. You hear Mr. Krabs just about to step in, singing. His reflection's you're on your own, pal.
Man.
I said.
Oh, even your reflection.
The reflection said, deuces.
Bro, why would you have a vending machine in the house?
Why did he have the dolls?
my dollar.
Rama. Yeah, Mr. Krabs' little knickknacks, I'm just okay.
Random.
They are
that's some baby boomer stuff.
But the house did look nice.
It was a nice house. Yeah, the paint set it off. I ain't gonna lie.
It was for sure a solid addition. And see, that goes into the thing I would change. Did you say your meme worthy was?
Meme worthy is we have the
technology as well. Okay. I just wanted to confirm. So I don't like the ending, and it's the thing I would change. Let me see what I have in here, too, for what I would. Yeah, change, okay. Change it that the saliva is the thing that takes the paint off.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, that doesn't make any sense. I understand, but I mean, even if he licked it, the crayon would still be on there.
True.
I just feel as for what the ending could have been, you know what? Use at your own discretion. But I think that if saliva... this is the thing that I was really thinking. If the power washing didn't work, how does saliva work?
True.
If they avoided water, it would have been clever. But, I mean, they definitely used it. I think they should have honestly just taken the whole dollar, or even Mr. Krabs being that's not my first dollar. That's Pearl's first dollar or something. I keep my first dollar here.
And it's an ancient dollar, the ancient dime.
Yeah, the ancient dime. It's just something like that. It's okay. And then maybe after that, SpongeBob and Patrick do something to destroy it.
What would the dollar look like?
I mean, I don't even know. Like, yeah, no, I would change the ending. I think that saliva being on the dollar, it just
Doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense, and I don't know. This one was definitely, it's not a dud, but I mean it's
Kind of a dud. There's some moments in it, but kind of they could have been more to it.
anything you would change.
No, I can't think of anything that I'd change.
See, and even the end bit where Mr. Krabs like, oh, I need to learn how to say it, not spray it. I was like, who wrote this?
That was kind of whack.
Who wrote this freaking life lesson for a kid in this joke?
Say it, don't spray it.
For real, say it, don't spray.
From SpongeBob.
For real, whose assistant working on the show said, can you put in my kid's joke, please, in an episode? I don't know.
Like, sure, Stanley, sure.
Thank you. Margaret over here said, we have to put, Yeah, I didn't hit well.
Yeah.
Any final thoughts before we get into...
No, let's go right into it.
All right. I've been hyping up this episode for a while. I will say, now that we're going in order of season 3, I don't know if it's going to make the cut for... It'll for sure make the top 5. I don't know if it's going to be number 1.
Ooh, interesting.
Yeah, I mean, it's still a... Oh, my goodness. Hilarious episode. All right, so... We're going to... Because this episode is so different, and see, that's what kind of makes me go like, nah. It's the Krusty Krab training video. Mm-hmm. So, there really isn't a plot. It's just... scenarios that happen at the Krusty Krab, and it's literally a monologue voice. So back in the day, oh my goodness, and if for any kid out there who hasn't, please take the time, go on YouTube and look up like old 90s and some early 2000s like training videos. So this episode is legit a training video for the Krusty Krab. It goes into the history of the Krusty Krab. It goes into how you communicate with your boss. The customer bit with Patrick. Even Plankton makes an appearance. I think the only, like Sandy's not in there, Mrs. Puff, but like overall.
Yeah, no, there's like no extra characters.
No.
They should have put Sandy in it.
They could have.
They should have put her in there.
Yeah, but I mean, and it's just like one joke after another. From the hoopla to, as you can see from this graph, and they show a giraffe, graph. Like, there's dumb humor ones like that, but then, like, oh my goodness. Like, I never caught this joke, and I'm like, yeah. Because of Mr. Krabs' fear of robot overlords, he makes sure that technology is in check. I said, what the heck? I'm like,
after being a robot.
After being accused of a robot and seeing a robot, I'm like, what a hilarious thing to like say in the training video. And then look, and there's even the higher one, like interfacing with your boss, and it's a shot of an electric chair.
Funny.
Like, it's that kind of, that's why it's always been my favorite, because as I got older, I found out new things about it where I'm like, okay. But then there's the classic bit with like Patrick. Like, it's just, the ceiling is talking to me. Like,
yeah, the ceiling's right, Squidward.
We're just going to run down the jokes in this. So, Keels, you go, what's your favorite joke in this episode?
Already know. This is my favorite joke. There's a couple of more of these. But, bro, the fish saying hoopla.
Oh, man.
Hoopla!
Sounds like
a
lot
bunch of hoopla. Hit him with a brick.
Knocked
him out with a brick.
He said...
Yo, Mr. Krabs' origin story is crazy.
Oh, my... Yeah, that's another
Bro,
thing. He went...
What is it, World War II?
After the war, he went into a Great Depression, and I'm like, and opened a retirement home. But yeah, like, he was depressed.
So after the war, probably World War II, he, or Vietnam. What do you think?
It depends on his license. I think if I'm correct, like, we looked at the Dream episode, Because Mr. Krabs had a mustache in his license.
No, this is definitely World War II. Because
Yeah.
the episode, he's got the little sailor boy clothes on. You don't remember?
Yeah.
It goes in the sepia tone. Okay, so he's a World War II veteran.
Yeah, and he was... Ooh, maybe not.
What you saying?
It might be Vietnam, because according to his license, he was born on November 30th, 1942.
He was born 42. Oh.
Couldn't have been World War II, so
He
Vietnam.
might be Vietnam.
Vietnam. Also,
Interesting.
happy early birthday, Mr. Krabs.
Wait, what's his birthday?
November 30th.
Oh, November 30th. Oh, shoot.
Okay. But, yeah, so, it was Vietnam. But that's also dark. That man was depressed.
That might be darker than World War II.
Yeah.
So he comes back from the war. It just shows him just sitting on his bed in the dark.
In the dark, his face.
Scruffy. Oh my God. He had PSD for sure.
Yeah.
So he gets his money up, probably from, what is it? The GI Bill, maybe.
GI Bill, probably some war bonds, things here and then. You get paid for your service.
Exactly. So he buys not even an old retirement home, a retirement home that's up and running, and he kicks all the old people out.
Puts a K.
It was called the Rusty Krab, and he made it into the Krusty Krab.
Yo.
Oh, that's funny. SpongeBob cleaning his hands off was always funny to me. Now that's thorough. Oh, and it just reminds me of just all the jobs that we had. It's like, remember, hand washing is important.
Yep. In between your knuckles, and make sure those thumbs are squeaky clean. Also, the shout out to the person who's like narrating the training video, hands down.
The interfacing with your boss part is like, can I have a raise? No. Like,
yo, and that was it. Yo.
And then I feel like, oh man, the finale song.
Oh,
that's
for 10 minutes, not literally, but still, ran out of breath.
The Krabby Patty.
Yo.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Solid.
Those are my favorite jokes. What's yours?
Oh boy, I mean, I think for sure one of my favorite is still like Patrick and Squidward interacting.
Yeah. Because
like when Patrick has to order, just when he goes in, the narrator's going in, Patrick, whoa, who said that? Squidward, your ceiling is talking to me. And the crazy thing about that scene is like, obviously Patrick, like, he becomes aware. I love when it's like, the ceiling is right, Squidward. You're not a very good employee.
Yeah.
He's over here doing his usual Patrick where he's just dumbfounded at the cash register.
Yeah.
They cut to the plankton bit, and then they immediately cut back. It's like, let's check in on these two.
He's like,
he's still going. Why don't you order a Krabby Patty? Great idea, Squidward. One Krabby Patty piece for here to go, and then he just get a loop.
Yeah. Yeah, he messed up asking him that.
Just for here to go. Like, dang. Hands down.
We'll circle back.
I think, oh man, this is the classic, no employee wants to be a Squidward. It's a tie.
They did Squidward wrong in this episode.
They did. They had a, see, and that's the crazy thing too. It's like, we have a name for employees like this, but we'll just call him Squidward. They were trying to say he's an asshole.
Yeah.
I'll say it. Like, they broke it down, and I'm like, okay.
That's funny. We'll call him a Squidward.
We'll just call him Squidward. Meme-worthy, hands down, poop. Oh my goodness. I think it is. Look, as a kid, people overuse this. Poop. People order our patties. When I was rewatching it, I'm like, I kind of like the Rockabye Bival a little better.
Really?
I don't know. See, that's the thing. Like, going through season 3 is tough. Just one bite and the bully alone. Can you spare a dime? See, that's the thing.
Yeah, I'm going to have to go through them.
It's tough. All right, but yeah, I remember the people order our patty for sure was like a thing that back in the day they said, And I also feel like the crazy thing, why this episode is always impactful, I guess, for me, I have a memory. Going down memory lane with this one.
Okay.
I'll never forget the ending of this. Because
that might be a meme worthy within itself.
I was so pissed. I'll never. It was literally May of 2002. I was like, oh, a new episode of SpongeBob is on. I obviously was watching it, and I'm like, oh, like the Krabby Patty formula, it just cuts. And at first I said, and that happened back in the day too with watching TV. Sometimes shows would get interrupted with a commercial.
By a commercial.
So like now when you stream it, it's like, okay, well, it's the end of the episode. It's something like that. Even if you were taking like time, like it's like, okay, it's getting close to the end.
It might quick cut to another show because it may have like ran over.
Right. People did like.
You might have to explain that. So back in the days.
Oh yeah.
With television.
Cable.
Man.
People
cable TV.
Yeah. Go ahead, Keels.
So the format was, it was a 30-minute block. But the show itself was what, 22 minutes? Oh, 22 minutes.
22, it used to be 24. It used to be 24. Then it went down to 22 for more advertising time.
Yeah, and the rest was commercials.
Yep.
So with this episode, here, go on.
No, with this one, it's just, because of how it was like aired, it literally just cuts.
Yeah.
Like, hard cut. It'd be like if you were listening to this, don't do it, and another podcast starts playing.
Yeah.
It was like that. So, I remember like looking, and I'm like, okay, like maybe they're gonna rewind it or something like that.
Rewind live TV.
There was TiVo, so we didn't have it, but I mean, I was like, maybe they're gonna go back. No, and some shows would do that where they would just like Like, there were some stations where, because of the interruption, they would play, like, the last, like, whatever.
Yeah.
But when it went right to credits, I said, wait, what? I remember that, too. I was like...
so mad.
What? And the way that credits were, it's not like... So, for years, I think you might remember this on Nickelodeon. Whenever they played credits, they did the end bumpers for the studios that worked on it, but it would usually be the credits in, like, one part of the TV, and then they would show something else on the other.
Yeah. That was
like
new.
Promoting what the show is going to be, or promoting what's going to be on Snick, or so. I'm literally like, there's no way. Was this like an error? And then I think it was like months later, I rewatched it again, and the same thing happened.
Yeah, I was like, yo, they cut the episode on purpose.
They did, and I'm like, and that to me was always so clever. I'm like, oh my goodness,
it's one of the earliest cliffhangers that I ever,
hands down.
And the first where it was like it was actually meant to be that,
and it's not even the first time that Nickelodeon has done like a cliffhanger. This is the first time I can think of where they cut the episode like this. But I still think the cliffhanger, put it in the comments if you agree, or put in the comments what cliffhanger for TV shows you remember. Do you remember the Amanda Show?
Yeah.
Moody's Point.
Oh my God.
It pissed me off.
Yo, I forgot about Moody's Point.
Moody's Point literally ended, because it was a show within a show in the Amanda Show. It ended with, like, Moody finding out she's not really Moody, and the real Moody was switched at birth.
Yeah.
And Moody was played by Amanda.
Yeah.
And, like, I don't know, the world's where they were, like, acrobats or something, and they took her, and it's like, are you guys ready to meet the real Moody? That said, to be continued.
It never came back.
It never came back.
Dang. Her mom was
the air balloon.
Hot air balloon.
Moody! When the father's toe got up there, she's like, I think this is my husband's toe. I'm like, Dan Schneider over there working hard. Like, yo.
Do you remember the singer who Moody's mom was?
Oh.
Because I do.
She was famous?
She was famous.
No, who was
For one thing. She was the singer Vitamin C. You remember her?
Oh, yeah. Her mom was played by Vitamin C?
I want to say, yeah, I think so.
I remember Vitamin C. Listen, Vitamin C.
Friends forever.
You know what? Put a smile on your face. Another good Vitamin C song.
I don't know that song.
Ah, man, put a smile on your face and make them different. Put a smile on your face. What you want to do? You don't remember that? That's
no, I do
Vitamin
not.
C. Yeah. I know a couple Vitamin C songs. Hey, listen, what can I say? Vitamin C was definitely on my crush list. But
Really?
yeah, no.
Really?
You know, it wasn't like she made top 10 or something. But like, yeah, I'm just saying. What was it, 2002? It's like...
Somewhere around there.
Yeah, so it's like, yeah, she's up there for singer. I mean, Taina always had the number one spot.
Taina.
But, yeah, I mean, cliffhangers, I'm telling you. This episode for sure was like...
Man.
Crazy.
Because they were like, we can finally talk about the Krabby Patty formula. And I was waiting. Because at that point, like, the mystery of the Krabby Patty formula had started. And, like, we were like, everybody was like, yo, what is it? Like, what is it? And I thought this was the episode where they were finally going to say it. And they didn't.
See, and even if they did something clever, like if they cut it, said, please stand by, and then cut it, but they did a hard... It was a cut.
Yeah.
Like, in the middle of sentence. The formula,
No ending credits either.
No.
No ending credits either. The next show played.
Yep. I was never will forget. Any final thoughts?
What are you saying, Edger Meme Worthy?
Poop.
Poop? Really? Over Hoopla?
Poop over Hoopla. Yeah. People order our patties versus Hoopla. Yeah. No.
I'm saying Hoopla or the finale song. Actually, probably Hoopla.
Hoopla for sure is iconic. It is for sure iconic. I just feel like...
It's over Poop. I feel like it's over Poop.
I feel like this is my thing. When he describes it to SpongeBob, it also gets mentioned again where he's talking to Squidward. Just remember, Poop. And it's just like...
I'll put Maximum Overdrive over Poop.
Wow. That's a hot take. Plankton with his Maximum Overdrive? I knew I should have gotten the turbo. See, and I think that's why, I don't know, I think that's why it's always been labeled as my favorite episode. It is so, if you need to sit somebody down and say, what is SpongeBob? This episode does it. Mm-hmm. If you're a fan of this episode or fan of SpongeBob, you find out new things every time. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think it's just unique.
It is. It is. Yeah, there's... Actually, I've never seen a cartoon ever do anything like that.
Like a training video?
Yeah.
Like, it's just... Because it's such an interplay. Like, I think that the biggest mistake that... I think if... I don't know if Universal Studios has it now, but, like, you know when you're waiting for a ride, and they usually play, like, the info videos to, like, say, like, oh, you're about to get on, like...
Yeah.
You might get wet, keep your hands in here.
Yeah.
If there was a SpongeBob ride or something, whether it's a dark attraction or a roller coaster, playing this before the ride, you could. I always thought that too. I'm like, wow, they really designed it for like multiple use. And again, I think there's a lot of highbrow humor in here, but then also low humor where it's just like you can get as clever. Like, come on, the Overlord joke that. I think that when you listen, really break down what the narrator says when he's breaking down the company over, like he literally is breaking down the stock in the Krusty Krab, talking about how like things logistically, like these are literal examples and dialogue that I have heard in the workplace where I'm
for
like,
sure, yeah,
wow,
definitely
like
Overlord,
which is why I'm just like, as I get older, I have a greater respect for it. I don't know. It might keep the number one spot, but it's fighting. It's on life support right now. It's like this episode is on life support for keeping that number one for me. We'll see.
Okay, we'll see. I don't know. Season 3 is it's a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, there's one where I'm like, it might beat it. I don't know. You got to stick with us for our top 5. That's at the end of the season. Yeah. So me and Keels will both have our list for our top 5 favorite in season 3. Whew, this is going to be a hard season to break down.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, so there's been a couple duds, but solid so far. All right, until next time, this is Jared.
This is Keels.
Another episode of Bikini Bottom Banter in the bag.
Thanks for tuning in to another fantastic episode of Bikini Bottom Banter. Don't forget to follow Bikini Bottom Banter on TikTok and Instagram for even more content. Subscribe to them on YouTube and Anchor, plus turn on bell notifications to be updated on their latest episode. And if you've got your own jellyfishing stories or favorite SpongeBob moments, remember to share them with us. You might just hear them on our next episode. So until then, stay bubbly, keep smiling, and remember, subscribe to Bikini Bottom Banter to know all the under the sea.